Hello ladies, right, anyone who's coming on, I'm going to cook the cheesecake. Woohoo! So I've just, this cheesecake recipe, by the way, is the one from this month's recipes that all the clients get. And actually, I'm just going to quickly introduce myself. My name's Nick Wardle. I own the company, the Body Transformation Centre, and I run this group called the Super Women Group, just in case any of the new faces in the group don't know who I am. So that's myself being introduced. So, want to know how your weeks have gone, if they've been any good, what you've been up to. I just wondered if any of those were on the video last week on the live stream, on the core strategies on how to implement them and get in good shape. I wanted to know who's done that too, if anyone's actually implemented anything I discussed or ran through. I'm all alone, so that's alright, because I'm prepping, which is the boring part. Anyway, so today we're going to make the lemon curd cheesecake from September's recipe book, or recipe batch, depends what you want to classify it as. And as some of you might know, or may not know, cheesecake is my favourite pudding, and I cannot resist it. If there's some there, I'll eat it. I'm just a little bit concerned that when I make this, I might want to eat all of this too. It's easily done. I'm just chopping it down. Nearly there, I think, with the nuts. If you've got a blender or something, then you can easily blend them up. I'm just chopping them all down with a knife. Just get them nice and flat and crunchy as we can. And by the way, this is my first time making this cheesecake, so expect something to go wrong. I'm not that great at cooking. I don't mind it, but I'm not that great at it. So, I don't know if you can see this. Can you see that? So I've just chopped all the nuts up. You can see they're in a nice broken down form. Now, you only need for this, you only actually need 50 grams of nuts for this. It actually looks a hell of a lot more here now I've chopped it all down. Even I'm surprised how much difference that's made. So, nice and crushed down nuts, best you can. Hey Mel. Can't see my face because I've chopped it off, but I assure you it is me. So this is lemon curd cheesecake, and we've got 50 grams of nuts that are finely chopped, 15 grams of cocoa powder, you've got some stevia, which is there, as a sweetener or another natural sweetener you can use. We've got ground almonds, just there. We've got 30 grams of coconut oil, which is there, which, as you can see, this is actually a mild coconut cooking oil, so it's specifically designed for baking and cooking. We need some salt, which I'll get out in a minute. We've got ginger. We need some cold water. So that's all the base that's going to get put together. So I'm just going to pop them in to a bowl. How your legs feeling, Mel? Okay, so that's the nuts in the bowl. We're just going to get the rest of it together. So I need the cocoa powder, which is here. Right. So I'm not going to bother weighing this. What I'm going to do is just going to scoop it out because a teaspoon's about 5 grams anyway, roughly. Save me weighing it. And I can get it out because I think someone's used quite a lot. So 1. Half, and then we're going to, I think I'm just going to pop the rest of that in. We're going to pop the rest of that in because there's not a lot left. So that's all the raw cocoa powder gone in. So it should be 15 grams gone in there. This, by the way, is all for the base. This is all for the base. We're going to get some stevia. There is some better ones out there. By the way, don't be conned by the stevia ones. Say the stevia and they're not actually fully stevia. They've got loads of other rubbish added to them. So we're going to take 1 teaspoon, pop that in the bowl. We need 50 grams of almonds. We've got some ground almonds there. This is going to be really nice. And if you're lucky, I might even bring some into work for you to try. Right. So we're going to pour 50 grams in now. There we go. That's 50 grams of the almonds in. And I need to put some olive oil in. Coconut oil. Got olive oil on the brain. So we've got 30 grams of coconut oil. It's a bit running, as you can see, it melts. Okay, right, that's that. What else do we need? Pinch of salt. So I'm going to use pink Himalayan salt. So this stuff, very good for you. Very, very good for you. It's great for in the mornings. Put it in some water. Drink that down with your morning when you get up. Pinch of salt's gone in. Okay. 10 ml of water, so we will just grab, we'll just actually take that over and just pop that in there. Half use it. Okay. And then what else have we got? We've got some ground ginger, so we've got some 3/4 of ground ginger just there. Now obviously if you've got fresh, that might work better, but anyway, this is what we're working with. Okay. So this is what's going to replicate the biscuit. The biscuity base. Right, just need to stir that up now. I don't know if you can see that. It's all bunching together nicely. Smells quite nice. Smells like ginger biscuits. And then all I'm going to do is place this into the base of a tray in a minute. And then I'm going to pop that in the freezer because I want it to cool faster than normal. Normally you'd put that in the fridge. I'm just going to put it in the freezer for today. So you see that? It's made a nice base now. Just scoop that out. By the way guys, this pan that I'm using is actually bigger than what I should be using. So I might actually change that to a circular one. I'm going to change it to a circular one, guys, because I think it'll be better. I should be using the square baking tray, but unfortunately ours has seemed to have done the disappearing act and I'm not quite sure where it's gone. So that's out of the question. Right. See how this one turned out, eh? And by the way, I have washed my hands, guys, just just so you know. Not that bad. Alright, so we're just going to flatten that all down, spread it out a little bit. This is one for you. Make time to go out at the weekend, Mel. Here we go. You can see that? Oh, looks yummy, doesn't it? Already. Right. Gonna freeze that now. So, now for making the lemon curd. We're going to juice 3 lemons, but firstly, before I juice them, I want to get some of the skin off because we need that for another part. I bought some organic lemons. Unwaxed, obviously. I don't know if you know that having the wax on them isn't good for you, especially if you try and use the skin. Whereas at least with the organic side of things, they won't have been treated with anything. And that's what we generally use, either unwaxed or we'll use organic for the for in my drinks. Like if I want to flavour my water, when you see me carrying it around, it's usually got lemons or limes in that have been like organic variety. So I just chop them down, lemon skins, because actually I don't know if you know this, there's 60% more vitamin C in the actual skins than there is in the don't make much, does it? It's a feeble amount. Anyway, there's 6% more of the vitamin C in the actual skin of the lemons and limes. Oh God. Whoops. See what I mean by cooking? I'm doing it on the wrong one. So anyone want to ask any questions while I'm doing this? Just feel free to ask away. It's the whole point of these live videos. Ask questions while I'm here, and I'll do my best to multitask, even though I'm not as good as you females at it. Here we go. That looks more like lime skin, not lemon. Oh well. I've got one more. I think I'm going to do one more. So let me double check before I go ahead and doing it. No, just 2. Whoa, that was close, wasn't it? I nearly did a third one. Right, I just need 2. So I'm going to just pop that back down. So for the lemon curd, we need juice of 3 lemons. Okay, so I'm going to just juice 3 lemons now. The riper the lemons, the better as a rule of thumb. You'll get them far more juice out, because some of these you get next to nothing out of them. There's for those of you that are clients, the in the recipe book, not in the recipe book, in the recipe section, there is, I think, around 3 or 4. I think there's about 3 or 4 cheesecakes in there now. Got other flavours to choose from, and if you're on a higher fat-based diet, then it's worth probably giving this a go. It'll help you. Oh, there's 2. We've got one more, haven't we? Yeah, one more. One more lemon to go. Maybe next time I'll be a bit more organised and have it all prepped ready. It's been a busy day. So, another one down. Okay. Right, that's my 3 lemons done. Now, I've got a slight problem. I thought I picked up some honey, but it appears that I didn't pick up the honey. So, I need to have a look to see if we've got any in the cupboard, which I don't think we have. And by the way, guys, the best honey you can buy is the Manuka honey. It's one of the purest you can get, and it's generally imported from New Zealand. It's a very specific time. Yeah, I haven't got the honey, so I'm going to have to work without that. I don't know what I'm going to do in its place, so I'll have to just make that part up as I go. Okay, we've got the zested 2 and white lemons, that's fine, plus a little bit extra, yeah. So we need 50 grams of coconut oil. We're going to put this in a, we'll put that in another bowl in fact. Okay, so I'm going to tip that in another bowl. So lemon juice going in. And the zest. Some coconut oil. Best way this. Nearly there. If this goes terribly wrong, I'm really sorry. Okay. Oh, looks not very nice at the minute, does it? Right, what else have we got? Right, what else do we want? Oh, and the 2 eggs as well. Right. Away we go. Hey Cam, hope you're well. Hi Nat. Right, so we're going to mix all that up now. Like I said, unfortunately, I've lost the honey, or I don't know what I've done with it, so that's a bit frustrating for me. I'm not sure where that's gone. So just to let you all know, I'm making a lemon cheesecake. It should look something like that once it's complete. But knowing me and my cooking, it might not do. So we'll see. Okay, so currently I'm making the lemon curd. I've just put the base in the freezer to chill it. This is the lemon curd that I'm doing now. So I'm just going to blitz that up a little bit. So excuse the noise, guys. Hey Cam. Just give me a second while I blitz this up. Okay, that's what it looks like. But unfortunately, I've got no honey. And like I said earlier, Manuka honey is the best honey you can get if you can get hold of that. It's a little bit more money, but it has less additives in it. Unfortunately, like I say, I've not got any. I'm not sure if we've got any maple syrup because that's an alternative as well. Got a feeling we haven't got any of that either. Whoops. Okay, little mini disaster going down. Uh-oh. Anyway, back to the cooking. I've got that, but I don't think that's going to go. So we'll get rid of that. Whoops, I've got everything everywhere now. Never mind. Right, okay, so moving on. Right, so we've done all the base. Now we've done the lemon curd. I'm gonna. What we're gonna do? What are we gonna do? So it's thicken up there. So that's okay. So I'm gonna pop that in the refrigerator now because that'll go hard now. I'm going to leave that to cool in there. That's got to go in for 10 minutes, unfortunately. Yes, it is me, definitely, just to show you my face. So now we're going to move on to 1 tablespoon of the lemon juice. We need to make some more lemon juice. Where have we gone? Organic lemons, as I said. Yeah, biscuit buttery base and that. You want to see it? How nice does that look? And that's made from nuts. And some other bits. And it actually smells like ginger biscuits. Who likes ginger biscuits? I don't, but who does? Come on. You notice I've not got the freshest of lemons around. Really solid, this one. Might have to use the other half. That one, not great. Should have got some riper ones. And again, just going back to the lemons, like I said earlier, I use organic, unwaxed. If you can't get organic, just buy unwaxed. Because you don't want to get the stuff off the skins into your food and whatnot. That's why I bought all that, because we're going to use some of the skins. And the other thing is, with excuse me a minute. So with the skins, you want to make sure you're utilising most of it. Ha! Hi Justine, hi Amy. Alright, there goes the lemon. Right, I'm going to start making the centre now. So the cream cheese. Whoop, whoop. Some Philadelphia. I'm going to pop all that in there, so that's all got to go in. So there's 300 grams of that going in. And we've got 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. Nick's cooking show. Woo! That's 1, 2. Okay. Don't worry, Justine, I've made a mess over the side. I spilled some stuff by accident. Right, we're going to add some plain yoghurt. 100 grams of plain yoghurt's going in. Where have we gone? Right. So this is making the nice part. There we go. There. Right. So that's 100 grams of that. And then it's asking to put some maple syrup again. But guess what? Haven't got any maple syrup because I didn't pick it up. So let's substitute with a little bit of sugar. And what else have we got to do now? We need to blend it up, I believe. Yeah, so just going to blend this all together. Going to get a bit noisy now again. Okay, nicely blended. Looks a bit runny though, I'm a bit worried about that. So we've got we've got the stuff in the freezer freezing away. Might be alright to set it out now, I reckon. Yeah, that's pretty hard. Okay, so there we go, look. Right, what's next? What's next? What's next? This is an important part here. Whoops. My bad. Might modify it. Oh no, that's alright. No. Sorry, I'm misreading. Guys, I'm rubbish at this. Can you tell? I'm no chef. Where we gone? Right, sorry, I'm just reading through the instructions, the cooking instructions. I'll be back, just give me a minute. I'm just making bodges. Keep me entertained, guys. Ask me a question. I might have to remake this at the weekend again and see how it turns out. I've made a bodge up. That's live. That's live for you. Made a bodge up, guys. Already. I was meant to heat the curd before adding in the coconut oil, and I have gone and put the coconut oil in because I didn't look at the screen properly. Look, woo! Looks good, don't it? I'm just going to pop the base and then the main pot into the freezer just to cool for a little bit, just while the curd's heating up again, and then we'll re-alter what I was doing. Yeah, this actually needs a bit more. Let me get the camera up to my face. This actually should take a little bit more time than what it actually is. I'm just speeding it up, and because I've done that, I've actually made a bodge, so I'll let you know how it gets on. I just added coconut oil when I shouldn't have done. So what I'm going to do is just heat it up now, cool it quickly, and then I'm going to chuck it in the bowl, and we're going to mix it all up together, and I'm just going to get it going. How many calories? How long do you have to chill it for? 10 minutes, Nat. 10 minutes. 10 minutes to cool it. And just leave it, just make sure it's... I'll put the recipe up in the group. I'll put the recipe up in the group for you all. But yeah, I've totally made a bodge on this now. But the curd's thickening up at least, so that's going to help. The curd's definitely thickening up. Sorry, Nat, what other question do you ask me? I've forgotten. Besides the cooling, I can't remember what you said. Yeah, I think that's pretty good now. Put that back in there. That's better. Thickened up a lot better now, that has. Just going to pop that in there for a moment. So, any questions? Whatever, Danielle. I'm definitely not more entertaining than Bake Off. How many calories? Okay, so it's 200 and, I think, let me have a look, per serving. So this whole lot, this whole recipe is serves 9 people, but each serving is 294 calories. So that means the whole cheesecake is going to be about 2,900, 2,700 calories, somewhere around there. It's very high in fat, but low in carbs. So for anyone who's on a higher fat diet, this works great. I'll just quickly show you what it looks like, or it should look like when it's done. So that's what it should look like. You can see that, and that's all the recipes there. So what I'll do is I'll pop a copy or screenshot of this into the group so you can see what it looks like. And yes, I did make a massive mess. Can you see this? Look, I went in the cupboard and I pulled something out and made a huge mess. So I'm going to be in trouble. So yeah. So I'm just letting the thing cool down for a bit. Anyone got a question they want to ask? Besides the calories, Nat, I already know that. Oh, sugar. Dropping everything everywhere. So, what's everyone doing tonight? Anything interesting? Besides watching me cook and making a really bad job of it all. Not sure if I'd be doing this again. This could be dangerous. This is why I stick to plain foods. It's better. Ah, studying cam. Aren't you lucky? How much longer left have you got? Need some sugar? That's not good. Get some fruit. Okay, some more grated limes. Right, I'm just going to whip all this together. Looks a bit mean. I'm just going to blend all of the filling in together now. Oh! Oh dear. Good job I'm not a celebrity chef. I'm making a right mess. Justine, I'm sorry. So you can see that's all, well, I don't know if you can see that, it's whipped up the base now. That actually does need to set for a little bit longer, it's not quite right. So I'm going to leave that to set. And then we'll go from there. So has anyone got any questions? Not too long then, Cam. Yeah, Danielle, if you want to try that, let me know how you get on. Ah, come on, screen. I'm going to have to wash my hands, all stick it. I'm absolutely covered in stuff now from that flipping thing. That's it. Right. I know I'm not very entertaining, am I, guys? I need to get better at this. It's not something I do very often. I appear to have made a hell of a load of washing up. So, anyone else got any cheesecake recipes they want to share? Or has anyone made any cheesecake? No worries, Cam. See you later. Alright. Prosecco. Nice one, that. Right, I think what I'm going to do, I need to clear up. What I'll do is I will put a photo up of the finished product because it needs to cool a little bit. And I'll put up the image of the food. Obviously, this hasn't worked out too great today. More preparation maybe, or maybe more practice. And if you want more recipes like this or me to do more cook-alongs, by all means, please put a note in the group. That would be fantastic. And if you didn't watch last week's webinar on the 10 strategies to get in good shape, then what I'll do is suggest scrolling through the posts and you'll see that down at the bottom. And clients, that will be in the membership site by the end of the week for you guys. All right. Cheers, guys. Take care.